The opportunity you dreamed of as a child lies before you. To walk out on the brightest of stages. A unique brotherhood. 17 fighting athletes, one family. To rise up to the greatest of challenges. 298 independent wrestling promotions. But there can be only one champion. Every time a UCW fighting athlete enters the ring, there is an opportunity to seize and create something special. 12 years ago it started with a dream that you all now witness as a reality. 12 years as a company. 12 years as a family. 12 years as a home away from home. 12 years about being the best. 12 years about having the best fans. It's now time for 12 more years.
I want to thank you so much for being out here. It is such a pleasure to me. As you know, I started a year ago, but this company has been here 12 years. There is a lot of reasons why this company's been here 12 years. Looking at all of you, I know the biggest reason is our fans. We put together one hell of a show for you guys. We have tag team title on the line, the heavyweight title, and we have a WWE Hall of Fame athlete, not just signing autographs, but actually competing as a fighting athlete in this ring. We know you paid for the whole seat, but tonight, you're only going to need the edge as we present 12 years and running.
BR Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero, Utah's best live pro wrestling action in Salt Lake City, Utah, at the UCW Training Center, 47 South Orange Street. Tickets are $10 for general admission and $3 for kids 6 and under. Doors open at 6 p.m. and bell time is 6:30 p.m. For more information, go to www.ucw-zero.com or call 801-699-7977. And remember, do not try this at home. We are trained professionals. Leave it to us. We are Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero. Motivational pain.
Wrestling fans, we're live in Salt Lake City for the 12-year anniversary show of UCW-Zero Championship Wrestling with Deacon of Doom, alongside my broadcast partner, Josh Damian. 12 long years.
Oh, it's 12 years, and I tell you what, the name of the show, 12 years in running, ladies and gentlemen. I've been here for 7 of those years, and I gotta say, I never thought we'd be here now, Deacon.
I didn't either. It's been an incredible day. The excitement's been buzzing outside the UCW arena.
Yep.
I say we get to the action right now.
Well, let's get to the action with our opening contest. Let's take it straight to Mercedes.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first, weighing 168 pounds, from San Juan, Puerto Rico, Rocky Ocean!
And let me tell you something about this kid, Rocky Ocean. I mean, a second-generation wrestler. And quite frankly, you know what? I wish I had looked at the card a little bit closer earlier because I didn't realize that this was our opening contest. If I had known this was our opening contest, Deacon, I wouldn't have been excited about this show. But I am excited about this young man who hails from Puerto Rico.
No doubt about it. He's got a lot of talent, Josh Damian. That's Rocky Ocean, but he's facing the now undefeated 2-0 Dark Angel. And folks, he cannot hear, he cannot speak. But when he gets in that ring, magic happens, Josh. I know it may not be your favorite, but he's personally the Deacon's favorite tonight.
Not my favorite, not my top
And his
100
opponent,
ever.
weighing 200 pounds,
Here he comes.
from New York City, UCW-Zero's only deaf person, the Dark Angel!
And what a title to have, the only deaf person.
He is deaf.
I'm super impressed.
He is deaf.
So?
Look at the crowd, Josh. They're waving their hands in the air. I don't know if you speak American Sign Language, but this is their way of applauding the Dark Angel.
No one speaks American Sign Language, you idiot.
What do you mean, no? Well, okay, no one speaks it, but they
Okay,
certainly
then.
sign it.
I get your facts straight.
The Dark Angel looks like he's been spending some time in the gym, Josh. He is 2-0. He wants to make a name for himself, not just on behalf. In fact, he told me there are 3 deaf people in the audience tonight who've come to watch him wrestle.
Really?
He wants to make a name for himself here in UCW. I personally think he can do it.
I just don't know. I mean, it's a safety risk is what it is.
I don't know if it's a, come on, please.
It's true. Listen to me. I mean, one thing is that, you know, MK, the commissioner, if he's not going to look out for the safety of our competitors, I will.
How is it a safety issue? He just can't hear. Look at the crowd.
Yeah,
Look at the crowd.
Well, what if, you know, the fans are like, oh, look out, he's got a chair, and then he's going to get hit with a chair, and that's it.
If he gets hit with a chair, that's his own problem. Rocky Ocean, the Dark Angel, lock up in the middle of the ring. Look at the strength of the Angel, Josh. Clearly, he outweighs Rocky Ocean.
Clearly. I will agree with you on that. Clearly.
Rocky Ocean, though, is a very talented man. Of course, he has wrestled in Puerto Rico, here in the United States, and he, too, wants to make himself a name for himself here in UCW.
That's twice as many countries as you've wrestled. Oh! Look at that! It's disrespect, too! Oh! Goodness! See, Rocky Ocean is a competitor. He's wrestled in twice as many countries as you have.
He is a competitor. I'm not going to lie, Josh, but I'll tell you who's a competitor tonight, and that's the Dark Angel. Did you see that drop toe hold? And now look at that. A hip toss, Josh. He certainly has got the fundamentals down. There's an arm drag, and Rocky Ocean finds himself in a whole ocean of trouble.
Yeah, okay, I get it. I mean, the guy is really good at flipping things, but, you know, so are McDonald's employees. What's your point?
My point is that the Dark Angel has put another arm drag, has put his time in. He's 2-0 here in UCW. He's a fundamentally sound wrestler, and I personally believe that he's going to make a name for himself here, not just tonight, but in the next 12 years of UCW wrestling.
Why would you decreditize yourself like that? I just don't understand that.
Why would I what?
Decreditize. You know, like when you give yourself credit and then, like, you decreditize yourself.
Decreditize? That's not even a word.
I think you just like to make things up.
When I go back home, I'm pulling out my 1,200-page Webster Dictionary, and I'm going to look up that word.
Oh! Well, no time to talk about Scrabble right now. Look at that now. Rocky Ocean taking advantage of this situation, and this is where... Whoa! Uh-oh.
Look at the Angel, though. He ducks the chop and delivers a chop of his own. Vicious chop by the Dark Angel as he wraps the arms of Rocky Ocean around that top rope. And oh my gosh. Josh.
See, he didn't even hear that coming.
He didn't hear it coming. Now he can't see it coming. He poked him right in the eye as Rocky Ocean begins to take control of this match. Nice reversal, though, by the Dark Angel. Oh, and he misses the clothesline, and Rocky Ocean ducks out of the ring for a breather.
Tell you what, another thumb to the eye, and he's got a Helen Keller gimmick.
Fans, I want to apologize right now for my broadcast partner, Josh Damian.
Fans, I want to let you know that that's not the first time in this broadcast that Deacon will have to say that.
Clearly, he is insensitive to those who are less fortunate than him. Of course, the Dark Angel, we all know his story if you've read his bio on UCW-Zero.com. actually raised in an abandoned subway line, Josh, in New York City, in the Bronx.
An abandoned subway?
He was raised in an abandoned subway line.
By wolves or what? Like, this story intrigues me
By
now.
street people. Read UCW-Zero.com.
By street people?
Yes, by underground street-dwelling people.
Okay, this is not real. He's not really deaf, is he? Don't lie.
He is really deaf. He cannot speak. Rocky Ocean now taking advantage of the Dark Angel with a stomp to the back of the neck.
Oh, my goodness. Rocky Ocean now has the advantage here. Look at this. That big knee to the shoulder and the back area. And that's his chopping hand, you got to remember.
His chopping hand.
His chopping hand.
It sure is. Oh, and another nice forearm by Rocky Ocean to the cranium of the Dark Angel. The Angel now finds himself tossed into the corner as he hits it hard. You know, you got to think that Rocky Ocean has got all the experience here tonight, but he's going up against a man who wants it, I think, more than anybody in UCW, and that's the Dark Angel.
I'll tell you what, Rocky Ocean is just taking on the back of the Dark Angel. Some back chops, some shots to the back there. What do we have here? Someone, to the middle turnbuckle.
Right to the middle turnbuckle, and the Angel now finds himself belly down. Oh, no. Now look at this. Come on, ref. You got to get this kid, you got to get him back in the ring.
Well, you know what? I mean, the ref is going to do what the ref wants to do. And, I mean, if this is the kind of refs that MK is going to bring in here.
And Rocky Ocean now is wrapping the spine of the Dark Angel around the ring post.
Yeah, he's going to need to see the street chiropractor after this.
You hear the crowd now chanting Rocky. I'm not sure I can make out that next word. At least I don't say that word, Josh Damian.
You don't say sucks?
I don't say sucks. It's not a part of my religious vocabulary.
You know, apologize about that too.
And look at Rocky Ocean now. He's wrapping once again the spine of the Dark Angel around that metal pole. I promise you, Josh, I've been there before. That pole's not going to give an inch. The Dark Angel has got to find a way to get himself out of this situation.
Well, and now Rocky Ocean just with the advantage here. Kick to the midsection.
You got to wonder if that didn't fracture a rib. Possibly a hairline fracture of the rib as it continues to stomp now on the backside of the Dark Angel. Wait a minute, what's this move? Some kind of...
Looks like a submission here.
It's some kind of submission move, a version of the figure four as he reaches over and grabs the face of the Dark Angel.
Well, and now look at this, just more strength on that spine now.
But look at the crowd, Josh. Raise your hands. They're trying to get the Dark Angel out of this predicament.
I'll pass. Oh, he tapped!
Come on, no!
And the undefeated thing is over! Rocky Ocean making a perfect example right here tonight.
The winner!
What second generation wrestling can do.
Rocky Ocean!
Well, let me tell you something. Rocky Ocean was disrespected when these two first met, and tonight Rocky Ocean comes out on top. I am so excited for this man. A great victory for Rocky Ocean.
Well, it is a victory. I don't know if I'd call it a great victory because of that extracurricular activity outside after the match, Josh, but it was an impressive win for Rocky Ocean. He continues, the second-generation Puerto Rican wrestler, to make himself a name for himself, here in UCW.
And I don't know if you know this, but he just took out, quote, the only deaf wrestler in UCW history. What a way to make a name for yourself.
Fans, we will be, don't point at me. Don't you point at me.
Hey, he knows what's up. He knows what's up.
We'll be right back with more UCW-Zero wrestling action. here live in Salt Lake City, the 12-year anniversary show, UCW-Zero. And wait a minute, Josh Damian, it looks like I haven't seen him in a few months, but is that Dante Acosta?
Oh, that is Dante Acosta. He did something to his hair. It matches his shirt now, so, you know, that's something new, I guess.
Maybe the kids are doing something different these days, but it looks like as he takes the mic from the lovely Mercedes that he has something to say to the UCW-Zero Nation.
First time he's been in a ring in at least 3 or 4 months.
Hello there. I know y'all haven't seen me in a while, so those of you who forgot who I am Dante Acosta.
He's a great athlete, Josh.
Now, I just got a couple things I got to get off my chest, and then we can get the show going again.
Well, it's clearly not hair.
So first of all, the reason I left, I just had a lot of personal demons I had to take care of. And I had a lot of personal issues, and I got them taken care of. And now it's all good, right? It's all good.
It's all good.
But there's still just one thing I have to get off my chest. That, and I have to apologize to a friend of mine. So Durango Kid, please come out here.
I love apologies, Josh.
I'm sure you do. You'll never get one from me.
I do. I believe that you and I can reconcile someday, but it looks like right now that Dante Acosta wants to reconcile with the Durango Kid.
Reconcile? What happened? We got divorced or something?
Reconcile meaning make up. He's got something he wants to say to the Durango Kid.
Interesting.
Well, here you... Go ahead, Josh. I'm sorry. There he is. There he is. The Ultra X champion himself, the Durango Kid. I know you do not like that mask, but
I don't like anyone who hides behind a mask. I mean, they're hiding for a reason. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Go. I'm sorry.
No, it's what it is. They're hiding. I mean, this kid is hiding. This kid's a champion for some odd reason. I don't know. I just want to look at, you know, some tax returns or something. I need to know who this guy is.
He's the Durango Kid.
I know the last time that we were in this ring together, I beat the hell out of you. But I got that out of my system, and I want to put it behind us because, you know, I miss tagging with you, man. And I can see that you've done a lot while I was gone. But we can do a lot more if we get back together, man. So what do you say? Hug it out. Come on, man.
Hug it out. He extends the hand to the Durango Kid as he looks to the crowd to get their approval.
Hug it out.
You got to wonder, Josh, if the Durango Kid's not setting, if Dante Acosta's not setting the Durango Kid up, but it looks like this is legit.
Oh, you know, somewhere Craig Stevens is watching this and he's writing a blog post about how he loves these guys.
Oh, I'll tell you what, the Deacon got a tear in his eye when he saw that kind of reconciliation.
Thank you very much. Thank you for letting me say what I had to say. Thank you.
I, for one, am very proud of Dante Acosta. He wanted to mend bridges here tonight. He wanted his old friend back, the Durango Kid, and it looks like from practical eyesight that he's done just that.
Where do you get personal demons? Is that something you can pick up at like a Lowe's or a Costco?
Personal demons?
Yeah, they're like bodyguards, right?
No.
Oh.
They're those things in our lives that tend to bring us down, make us less positive, cause us to do certain things that we wouldn't do.
Oh, so like I'm a personal demon to you?
In a sense, you might say that.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
There you hear it, folks. The music, 12-year anniversary show right here in Salt Lake City, and there he is. What do you think? Braden Austin. He's coming to take on the Durango Kid tonight. You might say a little bit of a hostility between these two last show.
Man, Braden Austin has had so many opportunities, and tonight he's getting his chance at the Ultra X title, believe it or not. We'll take it to Mercedes to ring announce.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit. And it is for the UCW-Zero Ultra X Championship. To my right, the challenger, weighing 170 pounds, from Los Angeles, California, Braden Austin.
There you hear the boos, Josh. There you hear the boos.
There's no purple streak in his hair.
And to my left, his
He's a changed
opponent,
man.
weighing 155 pounds, from Durango City, Mexico, the UCW-Zero Ultra X champion, the Durango Kid!
Always a fan favorite here in Salt Lake City is the Durango Kid. And tonight, he's putting his belt on the line against a man who also wants to make a name for himself. Excuse me, Josh, don't interrupt me. A man who's up and coming here, and that is Braden Austin.
Well, I'll tell you what, I mean, Braden Austin, these two have been tag teaming for some time now, and Braden Austin has actually cost these guys a lot of matches. Not a huge fan of that.
Well, he certainly has, and there you see Dante Acosta now in the corner of the Durango Kid. The Durango Kid now extends his right hand. And wait a minute. Wait a minute. Austin takes it forcefully. He pushes the Durango Kid back. Oh, a nice spear by the Durango Kid.
Well, and, there was a fire that was just lit under the Durango Kid. For too long, this kid has been trusting of Braden Austin. He even was man enough to extend a handshake. I'll give him that. He's still a coward. Oh!
Nice drop toe hold by the champion, the Durango Kid, as he works the left leg now of Braden Austin. Now he goes up to the head, front face lock, and a nice forearm by the champ, the Durango Kid. Sends Braden Austin into the ropes.
Here we go now, Irish whip. Durango Kid with an arm drag right there.
Nice fundamentals by the Ultra X champion as he arm drags Braden Austin once again.
Champion for a reason. He's wearing the white and gold tonight. Not a bad touch.
Folks, we're really excited. I just got word that we're going to have a guest commentator, Josh Damian, coming up later on a guest commentator.
A what?
Guest commentator. In other words, somebody who's going to sit with us.
The last time you brought a guest commentator out here was the Pitbull, Jason Jackson, and that one went so well.
The champion, the UCW-Zero champion, Pitbull, Jason Jackson. I thought it went wonderfully.
Well, you know what? He's got quite the contest coming up when he is in that triple threat match defending his title. He even made that own match.
Look at Dante Acosta. You saw him walk towards Braden Austin as if there might be some kind of physical altercation outside the ring. And now Braden Austin finds himself after the Hangman taking control of the champion.
When are there altercations in wrestling, I ask you?
When are what? The altercations?
Yeah, there's never altercations.
I said altercations outside the ring.
Oh.
It's in the ring where we want the action. Oh, and Braden Austin with a huge right hand on the Durango Kid. And look at the way he's taunting the crowd. It's almost like he's done a 180.
You know what? I think Braden Austin has just been kind of raised wrong in this industry. His very first match was against Martin Casaus for the heavyweight title. Casaus easily defended it against Austin. But, I mean, come on. This kid has been around nothing but negativity his entire career.
Well, I think the kid continues to be negative, if you ask me. He had a bright future teaming with the Durango Kid. They were young and an upstart team. They were fast. They were incredible athletes, I'll have to say. But last week, he seemed to push the Durango Kid right out of the picture.
Well, he got that stupid purple streak out of his hair. This is a new guy. This is a new man. This is a new competitor. And he's going to start things out by winning the Ultra X title.
He stares at Dante Acosta now on the outside of the ring. Dante Acosta, of course, the former, I believe, Ultra X champion, Josh.
Former Ultra X champion, I can't clarify that. I know he is one of the only UCW Cruiserweight champions.
Dante Acosta, a great high school athlete, made his way here into UCW, and he quickly made a name for himself. He is a wonderful athlete, and tonight I'm so impressed with Dante Acosta because he reminds me, well, it once again reinstills faith into the Deacon's mind that people can turn, they can change. And the reconciliation that took place between Braden Austin and between Dante Acosta, quite frankly, was beautiful.
Here's a little fun fact about Dante Acosta for those of you at home. The man is a ladies' killer. Has great taste in women. Great taste.
Well, I don't know anything about that. The Deacon doesn't do that kind of thing. I focus on professional wrestling. I focus on good, strong, quality attitudes.
The Deacon doesn't do women?
The Deacon doesn't focus on any other woman except one woman. That's the woman he's married to.
God's a woman?
Oh, please.
No, seriously, we've never had this conversation.
We're not going to have it on air tonight, Josh.
Why not?
It's a personal thing that we'll talk about later.
Well, whatever. Back to the match. Look at this now. Oh, Braden Austin, no one home, but the Durango Kid with a big clothesline.
Nice clothesline by the Durango Kid, and Braden Austin now making his way back up. Durango! Oh, goodness gracious.
He could be out. Oh, my goodness. No way.
That is it. I don't know what you call that move.
That's a spikerana.
A spikerana?
Look, you just see the way that he just drove
Your
his head into
winner,
the mat?
and still UCW-Zero Ultra X Champion, Durango Kid!
Man, Braden Austin might be unconscious.
And you gotta love this. Look at Dante Acosta giving his old friend a hug as he retains that Ultra X Championship. It's a great night. Wait a minute! Braden Austin now attacking the Durango Kid after the match. Come on, Dante, help him out. And there you see Dante Acosta breaking the two up, bringing some order here. Braden Austin will have his time, but not tonight. Thank you, Dante. Wait a minute! Oh my gosh! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Dante Acosta? That is, why are you clapping, Josh?
That was great. Are you kidding me? Oh, what? That is a bad, bad man. Oh.
Folks, I don't know what to say. I am shocked. I am shocked tonight. Dante Acosta seemingly came out here, reconciled with the Durango Kid. It did the Deacon's heart good. But Dante Acosta is showing his true colors here tonight, Josh, as he super kicked that head right off of the Durango Kid.
I love it. Great return by Dante Acosta. Says what's up and shows who's the boss here tonight.
Folks, we'll be right back with more UCW-Zero wrestling action. BR Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero, Utah's best live pro wrestling action in Salt Lake City, Utah, at the UCW Training Center, 47 South Orange Street. Tickets are $10 for general admission and $3 for kids 6 and under. Doors open at 6 p.m. and bell time is 6:30 p.m. For more information, go to www.ucw-zero.com or call 801-699-7977. And remember, do not try this at home. We are trained professionals. Leave it to us. We are Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero. Motivational pain. Folks, we're live in Salt Lake City again for the 12-year anniversary show alongside my broadcast partner, Josh Damian, and the commissioner of UCW-Zero. Commissioner, it's great to see you here tonight.
It's good to be back in the commentating booth.
We have got a lot of incredible action here tonight. Josh, are you okay?
Why does he have to be here? I just want one show where he's not here.
I think you've had several.
This is intentional.
He's had several shows.
Aren't you supposed to be at some sleazy motel in Arizona or something?
Folks, we got great wrestling action coming up right now. So without any further mention, let's go to the ring and the lovely Mercedes.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit, and it is for the UCW-Zero Tag Team Championship.
Testing.
Introducing first, the challengers. Coming in at a combined weight of 385 pounds from the mental asylum, Cade and Bronson, the Reign of Insane.
And let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, this right here is nothing short of art. This is beautiful. Once upon a time, these two men actually feuded with each other, and they have come together to gain the tag team titles, ladies and gentlemen. That is the objective tonight. And I mean, when you pair a former heavyweight champion, we've got two former Ultra X champions here, former tag team champions. I mean, this is just adding gold to the repertoire.
Let me ask you guys something. Is this like the weirdest combination in the 12-year history? I mean, these guys they had a hair versus hair match, mask versus hair, and now they're together. It's got to be one of the strangest.
I tell you what, Commissioner, it is strange. That's for sure. You got to think that Bronson must have found a way to break out of that straitjacket, flush his meds down the toilet, and find his way here to Salt Lake City. And somehow he convinced formerly Kid Cade, now Cade, to join forces with him. And this is one weird duo.
You know, I said this at our last show. I'll say it again at this show. I have been waiting for Kid Cade to grow up, and it's about dang time he did.
I'm not sure if you call it growing up. He's certainly not the Kid Cade that we're accustomed here in UCW, but they've got two formidable opponents tonight. Probably the two most popular athletes here in UCW.
Athlete is a very loose term if you're describing these two.
I think they're incredible athletes. I'm talking about the 801 district. They're about to be out here at any second. The crowd now on the edge of their seat.
And their opponents.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing the 801 district at a combined weight of 341 pounds, the tag team of Junior X and Los Mochi Paco, the 801 district.
And listen to this arena erupt, Mr. Commissioner. Can you believe
Unbelievable.
it? Paco,
Unbelievable.
Junior X, the two most exciting athletes here at UCW, standing room only, or as the great Gorilla Monsoon used to say, Josh, SRO.
There you go. Unbelievable how popular these guys are. They deserve the titles. They've held the titles before. They have it now. And everybody in this arena is on their feet. And another 7th straight sell-out crowd going all the way back to November.
Paco and Junior X now making their way around the ring. And Josh, you got a lot to say about their opponents tonight, because you may be the only one in this arena who love Cade and Bronson.
Well, let me tell you something. I mean, in March Madness this year, no one thought that Mercer was going to upset Duke, but I'll tell you what. You know what happened? Mercer ended up beating Duke. And although, let me tell you something, the Reign of Insane is nowhere near a 14 seed. These guys are like a 3 seed, if you ask me. They're that close to becoming a number 1 seed. But they are going to beat the 801. And that's another thing. It's not a district. 801 is an area code. Get it right.
Hey, where's the 385 district?
That's for the poor people.
Oh, please, Josh.
Now look, there's a baby in a Los Mochi Paco mask.
Deacon, don't you have a 385 number?
I have an 801 number, and I had that 801 number because I stand beside Paco and Junior X. I'll try to be as unbiased as I can during the match, Josh. But those two are great friends of mine. I talked to them before the match. They're excited about this match. They want to send a message to this new tag team, the Reign of Insane, here in UCW-Zero. Starting off the match now is none other than the crazy one, the insane one, the man who somehow made his way outside of that insane asylum, and that is Bronson. And he slaps Los Mochis Paco in the face.
You know, and I got to say something. It is amazing that Los Mochi Paco is even in the ring. If you guys remember 2 years ago, he injured his knee, was not going to wrestle again. Oh, my God, he goes over
And you got to wonder about that knee right there. He hit the concrete hard. And now Cade is attacking Los Mochis Paco on the outside of the ring, right there on the concrete. And look at Bronson. He's right there too.
And look at Junior X, fundamental tag team mistake. If he just got back in his place, got behind the ropes, the referee could turn around and see the illegal double team.
Paco fighting his way out of that double team now. And Bronson accidentally hit Cade.
On a back chop.
Los Mochi Paco. I think he looked at me, Josh.
Yeah, you think, because you can't see anything.
Los Mochi Paco now on the outside of the ring. Oh, he delivers a huge shoulder into the stomach of Bronson as Cade tries to... No, look at this. Wait a minute. We haven't seen this in a long time, a full Nelson.
And here we go now. I mean, Bronson could win this thing right here. Wait a minute.
Nice move by... Whoa, wait a minute. I think we saw a little too much there. Cade just accidentally leveled his own tag team partner, and now Junior X takes care of business. The ring is being cleared here. The crowd is going crazy.
Taking out the trash.
Wait a minute. Oh, my. Into the corner goes Bronson. Junior now throws his tag team partner Paco into Bronson. Oh, and Bronson takes the big knee. It looks like right now, Josh, that this thing is over.
Did Paco just plank? Paco just planked.
Planked?
Plank.
He was planking.
See, MK knows what that means. Why don't you know what that means?
Because I'm 5 years younger.
Near three count on Bronson, but he kicks out. And now Los Mochi Paco tagging in Junior X, another fan favorite here in UCW.
Oh, whoa, a blind tag there. Oh, no!
Can you believe it? 2 or 3 times now. Bronson and Kid K with a tremendous miscommunication, and they ended up damaging each other as Junior X with that spinning kick and a nice shot to the side of the head of Kid Cade.
Obviously not in tune with each other tonight. I don't know if they've been training together or not, but obviously things are going all wrong for Reign of Insane.
Hey, let me tell you something. I mean, this match is just getting started, and you know what? I mean, look at it. This is clearly cheating, an illegal double team that the referee is not stopping, by the way.
The referee should be counting that 5. I don't know why he isn't.
Junior X now making his way out of the ring, just as you wanted, Josh Damien, I might say. And now Paco picks up Kid Cade, and he tags Junior X legally, I might say. And here comes Junior X into the ring.
Since when can a tag be illegal? That's what I thought.
What is this move? Paco, Junior X on all 4s. Paco now jumps up on the neck of Oh, my God.
All Junior X had to do was look up, and he would have saw that coming, but he was so used to having that move come off, and it goes against him.
I think Junior X is going to need the Dark Angel Street chiropractor after that one.
Yeah.
Listen, I think it's not professional, Josh, to make fun of a man who can't hear nor speak.
I agree with you.
And quite frankly, I'm appalled.
I know. I don't know what that has anything to
Big
do with
elbow.
this match, though.
I thought you said the Dark Angel.
Oh, 3 big elbows.
I was talking about street people. What does the Dark Angel have to do with that?
Kid Cade now looks like he's
Street
choking
people can't
Junior
hear.
X. The ref didn't see it. He wants a faster count, does Cade.
Well, I mean, they want the tag team titles. Can you blame him for wanting a faster count?
I cannot blame him, because with the tag titles comes all the glory, comes all the money, comes all the fame, as now Kid Cade continues to, not Kid Cade, Cade, stomps on Junior X in the corner.
Uh-oh.
And look at this new version of Kid Cade. He seems to be taunting the crowd, yelling at the crowd. Oh my gosh! Kid Cade has been a high flyer all of his career, and he's taken it, I think, to a new level here tonight with a kind of intensity that we've never seen from this competitor. That is, not until he started teaming with the likes of Bronson.
Let me tell you something. Right now, well, we did have a battle of facial hair right there. Look at the beard on Cade. That is impressive. He dropped the kid title, and then he got that beard.
Because without the beard, he would be a kid.
Exactly.
Caden Bronson now taking over on Junior X. Double teaming moves in the corner. 2 count, near 3 count on Junior X, but he does find the ability, find the will to kick out of that. Junior X now making his way up, and Bronson just waits for him, and Josh, you love that. My broadcast partner holds his hands up in the air as if Bronson is just what?
It was a field goal. It was good. It was 3.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was for 3 points.
3 points, but it was not a 3 count as Bronson tries to shoot Junior X off. Reversal by X, and now X. Oh, can he hold on? Trying to keep his balance. Oh, and a knee by Junior X to Bronson.
Pure strength and then a high-flying move. How do you like that?
I don't. Thank you for asking.
2 3/4 count on Bronson, but he does kick out. And now Junior trying to make his way over to Paco for that tag, but look at Bronson. Very wisely holding on to the leg of Kid Cade.
Great. That's great in-ring awareness right there by Bronson to make sure that Junior X didn't get the tag.
It sure was a variation of a bulldog from behind. Junior X did not see it coming, and now Cade begins to exact a measure of revenge upon Junior X with a suplex in the middle of the ring.
Beautiful execution right there by Cade. Trying to bring those titles home, but to no avail.
We've seen Junior X in predicaments like this over the years, and somehow he always finds a way to get that tag, to make it over to his best friend, Los Mochis Paco. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it tonight, because I don't know if these two are stoppable.
You know what's interesting to me, and I know it's a little off of what the action of the ring is, but this is like, you know, the emotion on Cade's face. It's something we haven't seen. You know, he seems intense and evil. He's had matches before. This is my first time being back in the commentator booth, seeing that emotion in his face.
I would like you to rethink what you just said, because you literally just said this is the first time that you've seen emotion on Cade's face. You've never seen his face before, you idiot.
That's right.
Can he call you an idiot, Commissioner?
If he wants me to sign his paycheck.
Oh, look at this. No!
Junior X raises those knees, and they come crashing in to Cade, and now he finds himself, and a big clothesline by Bronson. And look at the way Bronson is taunting Los Mochis Paco, laughing. This could be it.
I mean, the next thing that you're going to say is, wow, you know, I've never seen the look in Paco's eyes. You've never seen his eyes either.
Cade now makes the tag to Bronson. The crazy man Bronson and Cade throwing Junior X. They whip him off the ropes. A nice knee by Bronson. And a knee by Kid Cade. And look at the way. I think he looked out at the crowd for approval, but of course they do not approve anymore. Cade is a different person. And now Bronson looks like he's wrapping something around the neck of Junior X. Don't tell me you didn't see that, Josh.
Hey, you know what? I saw it, but guess what? I'm not in charge, so I think it's hilarious.
Well, he does have a 5 count.
Foreign objects in the ring. Junior X that had to take its toll on the former UCW-Zero champion, Junior X.
What do you mean foreign in the ring? Paco hasn't been in the ring yet.
Oh, come on. Enough with the racism, Josh.
Oh, hey, it's not racist.
It's bigotry.
And look at that. Not clearly against the rules, but Bronson is a smart man as he antagonizes Los Mochi Paco, distracting the referee. And now Bronson pushes Junior X into the corner. Looks like he's going to give him a series of shoulders into the midsection. And look at the pain on Junior X's face.
Here we go now. Irish whip into the other corner. Uh-oh.
And here comes the crazy man, but nobody's home. What a move by Junior X. I think this may be it. Oh, yeah! The fans await that move every time. The boom, boom, sucker from the rock star, Junior X, as he takes the head off of the crazy man Bronson. But both of these competitors now find themselves in the middle of the ring with the referee's 10 count. Paco now reaching out desperately to his partner, Junior X. Bronson making his way up. And wait, what's Kid Cade doing in here? The tag was made. Here comes Paco. Here comes, wait a minute. What is the referee doing?
He never saw it.
What?
He didn't see the tag.
Oh, come on.
If the ref didn't see it, it didn't happen. Josh, isn't that right?
That's exactly right.
That's unfortunate but true, Deacon.
It's unfortunate because I saw the tag with my own eyes, and now Junior X is... oh, my gosh. The punishment continues on the rock star, Junior X, as Bronson, near 3 count once again. You got to think Paco was wondering what happened there. He desperately wanted a piece of the reign of insane.
And, you know, something fierce has hit Bronson now. Bronson's bleeding at the mouth. You got to wonder if maybe that kick from Los Mochi Paco caused it, or maybe if it was that early on accidental enziguri.
Kid Cade now with a move we don't see very much. That's the abdominal stretch.
I thought it was the abominable snowman.
Abominable snowman putting. Wait a minute, look at this. Did you see Cade reach his hand out to Bronson?
Hey, there's nothing wrong with
look at the leverage.
Holding.
Come on, ref.
Now they're working as a team right now. They kind of start off shaky, but now they're working as a team. They're cutting off the ring.
I hate to say this, but I'm pretty impressed with the teamwork. The referee.
Whoa! Hey. Have referees assaulting wrestlers. That's not how it works.
Hip toss on Cade, and Junior trying to make his way over to Los Mochis Paco. Shots to the cranium of Cade. And now look at that move by Junior. He does tag Los Mochis Paco. And here comes the Mexican superstar as Bronson gets knocked off the apron. Kid Cade, a series of clotheslines. Another clothesline. This place is erupting. Bronson misses a clothesline, Los Mochi Paco with a huge right hand as he throws Bronson into the corner. Oh, and he's rolling Cade up now. Could that be it? Nice save by Bronson.
And the referee being somewhat liberal here, at least at this moment, because this is a championship match.
Bronson outside. Oh, what do you call that?
A pancake.
I call that pain.
I call that a version of the flapjack, you might say, but with a lot more force. Incredible move by former Kid Cade, now Cade, but Junior X comes in for the save, and now watch Junior X. Oh my gosh.
And I heard his head hit off that concrete floor. I think that's about it for both parties.
Folks, I'm not sure how many marbles left that Bronson had in that cranium of his, but I think the rest of them got knocked out as Junior X goes flying through that middle rope and takes out Bronson.
And Bronson is looking under the ring for his marbles.
I think he might be. Junior X now back in the ring. Los Mochis. Oh, and Junior with a huge shot on Cade. Both these competitors now look to be setting some kind of, could it be some kind of double superplex, Josh?
High risk move.
Very high risk move from 3 high.
Oh, unbelievable. Something, oh my goodness, something you will only see here at UCW-Zero, Utah's #1 and premier wrestling organization.
Spanish fly by the 801 district, and that really took its toll on Cade. Bronson as well had his cranium splattered on the concrete. I think this may be it. If Paco or Junior X can just get up right now and make the cover, this is going to be it. Wait a minute.
Oh!
Bronson just pulled the referee.
And Bronson pulls the referee out.
I suppose that's okay, Josh?
Hey, you know what? I mean, there's no referee to disqualify him, so I guess it's okay.
Referee Kelvin now on the concrete.
And Bronson spitting a mouthful of blood in the eyes of Junior X.
Junior X trying to find. Wait a minute!
No, he can't see. He can't see.
You gotta think. You've got to think. He thought it was Bronson. And now Bronson kicking Junior X out. The referee making his way in. Say it's not so. Say it's not so. Please.
2.
No.
Get the 3.
And he kicked out. He kicked out. Bronson can't believe it.
Bronson can't believe it. The crowd can't believe it. I can't believe it. Josh, can you believe it?
No.
This capacity crowd chanting for Paco to get up, chanting for the win, chanting for the successful title defense of the 801 district.
Oh, nice move by Los Mochi Paco. It looked like Bronson was just waiting for him.
Purely acting on instinct right now, Deacon.
Wait a minute. Could this be?
Nope.
I thought he was going for the Mexican Destroyer, but instead of flapjack on the insane one.
A tortilla.
Bronson. A tortilla, that's exactly right.
Who's racist now?
He's got a point, Commissioner.
I am a Mexican-American and very proud.
It's clear you're not, Josh. You're as white as Casper the Ghost.
Oh, my God. Don't even bring that up right now. Look what's going to happen.
Junior X getting his senses. He's able to see now.
I love it. I love it. Oh, yeah.
That's about it.
That's got to do it. Paco covers Bronson, and the belts remain around the 801 district.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners and still UCW-Zero Tag Team Champions, the 801 District!
Gentlemen, I've got to go in the back. I will see you for the main event. Thank you so much for letting me sit in.
Oh, you're going to be out here again? Great. Really looking forward to it.
I'll speak for myself. It's been a pleasure having the commissioner of UCW right beside us to call an incredible match here tonight, Josh Damian. I know that you guys did not win the belts, but you've got to admit you saw some incredible wrestling action as Junior X, the rock star, and Los Mochis Paco retained their belts.
Deegan, you got something brown on your nose there, brother, but what I will say that I saw is that when it comes down to it, this was a close contest that should have had new tag team champions, and no one can deny that.
I'm not going to lie to you. The Reign of Insane are a formidable tag team here in UCW. I would not be surprised if someday they found that gold around their waist. But tonight, Junior X, Los Mochis Paco, the long reigning 801 District Tag Team Champions, retain their belts to the delight of this crowd who celebrates 12 years, Josh, of incredible wrestling action right here in Salt Lake City, UCW-Zero.
We've still got plenty more action. Stay tuned.
BR Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero, Utah's best live pro wrestling action in Salt Lake City, Utah, at the UCW Training Center, 47 South Orange Street. Tickets are $10 for general admission and $3 for kids 6 and under. Doors open at 6 p.m. and bell time is 6:30 p.m. For more information, go to www.ucw-zero.com or call 801-699-7977. And remember, do not try this at home. We are trained professionals. Leave it to us. We are Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero. Motivational pain.
Fans, we're back live in Salt Lake City, UCW-Zero Championship Wrestling action. The Deacon of Doom, alongside my broadcast partner, Josh Damian. And
That's
Josh,
right. Yes.
Comments on the night so far, 12-year anniversary.
Yo, 12 years in the making, 12 years running. It's been a great night. I mean, Deacon's only apologized for me once, but that's not going to happen. It's going to keep going.
We've got more great wrestling action here tonight, so let's go up to the ring in the lovely Mercedes.
Yeah.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is an integrated tag team match with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, the team of Jason Bravo and UCW-Zero's Women's Champion, Sierra Rose.
Well, here they come, Josh, the odd couple, if you will, the UCW-Zero Championship Wrestling. That's Sierra Rose and Jason Bravo.
Why would you call them an odd couple?
Well, it's odd because if you remember, Sierra Rose left her man of a long time for several years. I'm talking about the high-flying Zach James, and she went straight to the arms of Jason Bravo.
Look, I don't know if you know this, but chicks are totally into being stalked. Like, you wouldn't know that because you don't have a girlfriend, but chicks love that thing.
Well, there's no doubt about it that Jason Bravo did stalk Sierra Rose for a number of weeks here in UCW, and somehow she came under his spell. And look at Bravo now in the face of one of our UCW-Zero faithful fans.
Hey, you know what? I mean, that's pretty common. These fans, like, they think that they can actually beat up Bravo, but the bottom line is Bravo's shoes are bigger than most of them.
Bravo, of course, held that UCW-Zero championship belt for a number of months here. And look at the lovely Sierra Rose. Her tights say stare, Josh, but as a religious man, I'm going to ask you not to stare.
And as a normal man, I'm going to listen.
Sierra Rose, of course, holds the UCW Divas belt. Jason Bravo, so proud of her.
What did you just call it?
The UCW Divas belt?
No, it's not a Divas belt. It is the UCW-Zero Women's Championship.
Aren't all the women divas?
Whatever you want to call it, but I mean, its official title is a women's title.
Okay, the UCW Women's title.
Thank you.
Proudly now above on the shoulder, resting on the shoulder of Sierra
welcome
Rose.
to the
Resting
ring,
on something.
Lacey Ryan.
And here comes a fan favorite, Josh Damian. It's the high-flying, exciting Lacey Ryan.
No doubt about it, a fan favorite, that's for sure. Personally, I didn't like her because of all of her interactions with Swade Thompson. I was never a huge fan of that. Personally, I think that she messed with Swade Thompson way
You didn't
too
like her
much.
because she probably didn't go on a date with you when you asked her.
Whoa, hey, you said you didn't want to bring personal things out in the open like this.
Wait a minute, Ryan's got a mic now. I'm sorry. Ryan's got a mic.
So, our last match, I had the realization that in order to beat you, I need to find somebody who hates you just as much as I do.
Wow.
Hate's a strong word.
And bravo! Bravo! My partner for tonight has a very, very special interest in you. Ladies and gentlemen,
Bravo's been looking for a date.
Tommy Purr!
Wait a minute! Wait a minute!
What? Oh my God!
It's Tommy Purr from Las Vegas!
What kind of interest are we talking about here?
You know what kind of interest,
No!
Josh? Look at Bravo's face! I love it! And look at the crowd! They love it too! And Jason Bravo looks confused! And Sierra Rose seems to be laughing Tommy Purr off.
I don't think Bravo's the only confused person here.
Are you alluding to Tommy Purr?
Glad that you got the reference. Welcome to the 21st century.
He has a different sexual orientation than you, Josh. It doesn't make him wrong, doesn't make it confused. Quite frankly, I'm proud of Tommy Purr.
I never said that it was wrong. I'm just saying it's for all the wrong reasons. Why does he have that kind of interest in Bravo?
You got me, but I can tell you one thing. The faithful here at the UCW Arena are excited to see Tommy Purr back in action. And you know, he couldn't ask for a better tag partner than the lovely and talented Lacey Ryan.
Oh my gosh. I bet that idiot MK's behind this.
I don't know who's behind it, but it was a great financial move by the management here at UCW as Tommy Purr now gets the crowd moving. They love Tommy Purr. They love Lacey Ryan, and you better believe they're going to give a hard time as they are right now to Jason Bravo and some would say conceited Sierra Rose.
Sierra Rose is not conceited.
She's
just
conceited.
No, she's got it all and she knows how to work it.
Rose now in the ring, circling around with Lacey Ryan. Ryan and Rose lock up now in the middle of the ring. Strength against strength as the champion pushes Lacey Ryan back into the corner. You got to wonder if she's going to break, and she did. Oh, she tries to stop Lacey Rose, but, Lacey Rose. Lacey Ryan. But Ryan catches the foot.
Rose got caught. Uh-oh.
Oh! A huge right hand by Lacey Ryan. And again on Sierra Rose.
Here we go. Irish whip into the corner.
Oh, and Ryan with a huge shoulder to the midsection. What is this? A kind of hurricanrana over the top rope. Rose looks confused. Snap mare and a kick to her back. And now Sierra Rose gets out of the ring. Jason Bravo thinks wisely so. Bravo now calling a timeout. There's no timeout in wrestling.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't like this plan.
Purr and Rose. Oh! Double chop. Double chop. Oh my gosh. And this crowd is on fire, ladies and gentlemen. Tommy Purr has returned.
I'm sure if the MK Bandit were here, he'd call that a meeting of the minds.
It certainly was a meeting of the minds. And now look at Rose. Quickly going over to Jason Bravo. She needs her own timeout. And Bravo now asking Lacey Ryan to back up and tag Tommy Purr.
Well, and it looks like that's what's going to happen here.
And here comes the so-called, quote, interest into the ring.
Look at all these perverts in the crowd here.
They're not perverts. They're cheering for Tommy.
That's what they're called. Tommy Purr calls his fans perverts.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I'll speak to him after the show.
I'm sure you will, and he won't listen either. What was that?
Tommy Purr asked Sierra Rose to stare in her own way. Jason Bravo. Now has Whoa! Folks, sometimes you just don't know how to call the action. That was one of those times for me. I don't know about you, Josh.
Well, I mean, it's not illegal, but I mean, it should be.
It's not illegal, but this is a family-friendly audience. Bravo.
The fans chanting Bravo liked it. I cannot confirm that.
Nor deny it. Can you deny it, Josh?
No, I can't.
Bravo now with a nice hammerlock on Tommy Purr in the middle of the ring. Purr needs to find a way to reverse that. Oh, what was that? Folks, Tommy Purr may not look like the best conditioned athlete in the ring.
I mean, you know what? Show me where in the rule books it says that licking is illegal.
Oh, wait a minute. The crowd now giving it to Bravo. Chanting, Bravo liked it, Bravo liked it. As Bravo now with a side headlock on Tommy Purr as he wrenches that in, trying to cut off the blood. The top. Wait a minute!
Hey!
What did he do?
That was an illegal hold, that's for sure.
Bravo now takes the elbow. He looks confused, Josh.
Oh, jeez. Purr with the advantage. I mean, I guess it's just strategy. It's one way to win.
He's not used to this kind of attention, so to speak. And now Bravo finds himself wide open, and look at Tommy Purr.
No.
Oh, my. He's pointing now to Lacey Ryan. Bravo stuck in the ropes, and here's Ryan. Lacey wants to teach Bravo a lesson.
Oh, jeez. Oh! Oh!
Sierra Rose cranium goes crashing in to the bits and pieces of Jason Bravo in the ring, and Bravo is hurt.
Oh, multiple bits and pieces now.
Whoa.
What is this? Oh!
Purr and Ryan have, at least at the beginning of this match, taken complete control as Bravo not only looks beaten down physically, but you gotta think, and oh my gosh! Tommy Purr with a Bronco Buster on Jason Bravo. You gotta think that not just physically, but emotionally and mentally, Jason Bravo has gotta wonder what's going on here tonight.
You people are just watching wrestling at its finest right now.
Oh, and here's Jason Bravo with a Russian leg sweep, and Tommy Purr's skull crashes to the mat. And now Bravo wants to exact a measure of punishment upon Tommy Purr for all his, quote, dastardly deeds.
Notice how Purr doesn't mind Bravo on top.
Josh, please concentrate on the mat. Crowd now chanting for Tommy Purr as Bravo comes in and tags Sierra Rose. And look at the look on Sierra Rose's face as she paintbrushes Tommy Purr. Back chop on Tommy Purr, and now she runs his eyes across that top rope. Sierra Rose with a series of stomps now to the midsection of Tommy Purr. Tommy Purr's got to get to his corner, find a way out of this as Lacey Ryan waits. And now Rose, wait a minute, Tommy Purr spins her around.
Uh-oh. Kick to the midsection here. What do we got?
Oh, a DDT it looked like by Sierra Rose. And the smile of satisfaction painted across her face. This could be it, folks.
I don't know if you know this, but we have 3 former women's champions in this match. And yes, if you've never watched UCW before, I understand that can be confusing.
It is confusing. Of course, Tommy Purr is a former UCW women's champion. I thought it was the Divas champion, but women's champion.
He dubbed it the Divas champion. That's how he could technically win it. But yes, that is how it all went down.
Well, you see what kind of an impact that had on the Deacon. I thought it was the Divas championship.
Yep.
When Tommy Purr says something, the Deacon listens, and so does the crowd here tonight.
Well, you know what they say, actions speak louder than words. Are you picking up any vibes from Tommy tonight?
I am not picking up anything from Tommy Purr.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
I'm just watching the way Tommy Purr and Jason Bravo are fighting this out in the middle.
Here we go.
Wait a minute.
Oh, it's time for the Bravo combo. We're getting a large knee, and then we're going to follow it up with a large leg. And then please, for the love of God, I hope that this time we can get a large, oh my gosh, we got a large elbow. And we're going to get it for the low, low price of 1, 2.
And Purr kicked out.
I almost thought they raised prices for a minute.
Tommy Purr kicked out at 2 3/4, and now you got to believe that Jason Bravo wants to continue to punish the former Divas champion here in UCW
Bravo
as he picks him up. Wait, what's Sierra Rose doing now?
Look at this!
Oh my God!
And you know what? That's something that she always used to do with former boyfriend Zach James.
Former is correct, but it looks like she's been teaching Bravo a few things in the ring, Josh.
Why am I not surprised by that?
Sierra Rose now.
Oh, you said in the ring. Sorry.
In the ring.
Yeah.
Sierra Rose now surfboarding Tommy Purr. It looks like Tommy Purr's in a bad way right now. He needs to make his way over to Lacey Ryan for the tag. But you notice what they're doing right now, Josh. both Josh Damien and Sierra Rose keeping Tommy Purr in their corner of the ring.
That's right, Josh Damien, who is actually not in this match. My partner refers to Jason Bravo.
Excuse me, I'm 45. I'm talking about Jason Bravo and Sierra Rose.
Hey, Josh Damien and Sierra Rose is not a bad tag team either.
Josh Damien wouldn't know what to do if he stepped inside the squared circle.
I made you tap out, big boy.
Is there any video footage of that?
I'll find it, don't you worry.
Yeah, you find it and show it to me. I have absolutely no recollection of that.
Here we go. Whoa.
Nice block by Tommy Purr, and look into his eyes, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, and then pulling the head. Wait a minute.
Oh, no. That's not illegal.
Hey.
That's not illegal.
There's no such thing as butt chops.
Spanking Sierra Rose is Tommy Purr, and the crowd shows their approval. And now, he stops on I thought was the midsection of Sierra Rose, Josh.
Not quite, but I'll let you think that.
A little lower than the midsection, Tommy Purr. What's he doing now? Looks like he's setting up for almost the shades of the Stinger Scorpion Deathlock, but he doesn't turn her over. What is this move?
Holy cow.
Folks, I've never seen this move, but Sierra Rose, she can't even tap out right now. And here comes Bravo. Come on, Bravo.
Oh.
Please. Tommy Purr, I thought, had this match won. Sierra Rose is back, clearly in some bad shape.
Oh, look at this
but
now.
But Purr has taken a lot of punishment over this whole match.
Well, and no, the shoulder not quite down, only able to get a 1 count out of it.
Tommy Purr, again, has got to find a way to make that tag to the fresh Lacey Ryan.
What has Lacey Ryan done in this match? Nothing.
Wait till she gets in. I promise you, she will electrify this crowd tonight. But the question is, will she get in? Tommy Purr continues to take a lot of punishment from Bravo and Rose. And now Bravo back into the ring as he stalks his opponent with a huge kick to the back.
It's the only way that Ryan can beat these two. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's strategy, and I'm all about that. But it's the only way that she can win.
You know I'm a huge fan of Tommy Purr and Lacey Ryan, but it is great strategy by Jason Bravo. And see, oh, wait a minute! Oh, my gosh! Purr just kissed Bravo. Can he make the tag?
How is that legal?
Bravo is furious. Oh, and an elbow by Tommy Purr. Whoa, my goodness. A hurricanrana by Tommy Purr as he starts making his way over to Lacey Ryan. Can he make the tag? Can he make the tag? There it is. Reach out, Purr. Reach out. He did. And here comes Sierra Rose. Oh, huge clothesline. And Wonder Bravo. A combination of clotheslines. Ryan
is holding nothing back here. No, Bravo to the outside.
You said you wanted to see Lacey Ryan. You're seeing low spine buster. Lacey Ryan with a huge spine buster.
And here we go now, Ryan with the Irish whip.
Oh, power slam. I don't know that I've seen that move from her before, Josh. Oh, and there's Jason Bravo again. Wait a minute. Come on. Referee. Get Bravo out of there.
Wait a minute. Oh, a spear.
Nice spear by Tommy Purr.
Uh-oh, ducks the line here. Big clothesline.
Oh, wait a minute. She signals that top rope. She is a high flyer. She's electrifying. And Rose finds herself on her back in the middle of the ring. Lacey Ryan.
Oh my gosh.
Listen to this crowd.
Top rope.
Oh my gosh. Nobody home. Folks, this is the 12-year anniversary of UCW.
Oh my goodness.
Jason Bravo with a neck breaker on Lacey Ryan. The ref did not see it. And now look at Rose going over for the cover. This is going to be it.
1, 2, got him.
Oh, my goodness.
The winners, the team of Jason Bravo and Sierra Rose.
And even with the assistance of Tommy Purr, Lacey Ryan comes up short tonight.
If you ask me, Josh, it was very clear that tonight Jason Bravo and Sierra Rose stole the victory. Outside interference from
How
Jason.
did they steal a victory?
They stole it. You saw what Jason Bravo did.
Yeah, you're going to need something stronger than that, Bravo.
He outweighs Lacey Ryan by at least 100 pounds. He gets in the ring with that neck breaker when the ref wasn't looking, and they steal a victory here in UCW. Folks, this is the 12-year anniversary of UCW-Zero Championship Wrestling right here in the great state of Utah. I'm the Deacon of Doom alongside my broadcast partner, Josh Damien. And Josh, we've got more action coming up right after this message. Folks, welcome back to UCW-Zero Championship Wrestling live in Salt Lake City, Utah at the 12 years, Josh, 12-year anniversary show.
You know, some people might say it's 12 years in the making, believe it or not. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, the UCW-Zero Heavyweight Championship is on the line in triple threat action.
I am excited. Let's go to the ring.
The time has come for the semi-main event of the evening.
And there he is, folks, the electrifying, the high-flying. I consider him to be the best athlete in all of UCW, maybe even the best pure wrestler in UCW, and that's Zach James, donning the new tights tonight as well, Josh.
Well, you know what? I mean, we're getting ready. This is the start of our new year. We're starting things off with some new tights from Zach James. He's never worn them. Who knows? Maybe they can become his lucky tights.
And look at the way he flips off those ropes. He is so electrifying. This crowd loves him. You can see the fans beginning to stand. Now this is a three-way match here tonight, Josh.
That's why it's called a triple threat.
Wait a minute. Who's coming out now, Josh? You know who it is. You love him.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man is the toughest SOB in this industry. It's Dallas Murdoch. And let me tell you something, folks. He is my choice tonight to go out and win this match. Dallas Murdoch, those size 13 boots are deadly. This man has hands that cut, though they cut the toughest of steak, ladies and gentlemen. He might as well just have steak knives for hands. And I'll tell you what, tonight, Dallas Murdoch is going to leave here the new UCW-Zero Heavyweight Champion.
He is the 5-time UCW-Zero Heavyweight Champion. You got to believe he wants that belt back around his waist. And Josh, look at the face on Dallas Murdoch. He looks determined tonight. But you know what? There's nobody more determined to keep that belt around his waist than the Pitbull, Jason Jackson, the most intense athlete I think I've ever seen in my life.
Jason Jackson won the heavyweight title at an impromptu contest in incarceration last year, ladies and gentlemen, when he beat Martin Casaus, a wounded Martin Casaus, I'd like to add, who had already defended the tag team titles. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, he faces Zach James and Dallas Murdoch, who I think tonight may actually turn over a new leaf.
You look speechless, Josh. The champ allowed you to touch the belt. That's the closest you'll ever get to a championship belt. I can promise the fans that. 3 great competitors in the ring. 3 great athletes.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall to a finish, and it is a triple threat match for the UCW-Zero Heavyweight Championship. The challenger to my left, weighing 185 pounds, from Salt Lake City, Utah, the former Ultra X champion, Zach James. And the challenger to my right, weighing 210 pounds, from Austin, Texas, the 5-time heavyweight champion, Dallas Murdoch. And their opponent to my right,
Here it is.
weighing 200 pounds, from Pocatello, Idaho, the UCW-Zero Heavyweight Champion, Jason Jackson!
Folks, we're in for one heck of a match here in Salt Lake City. You got to believe that, Josh. 3 of the greatest wrestlers on the entire roster. Of course, Dallas Murdoch, a 5-time heavyweight champion here in UCW-Zero. Zach James, the high-flying, spectacular athlete. And then you've got Mr. Intensity, the champion, the Pitbull, Jason Jackson.
Well, I tell you what, I mean, Zach James and Dallas Murdoch couldn't actually beat one another, so they ended up making this a triple threat match.
Oh, and listen to the crowd. They're beginning to bark for the champ. The Pitbull getting folks riled. Now, Josh, all 3 of these competitors, I think, are going to be in the ring at the same time. Am I correct?
That's how this match works. That's correct.
You're going to see some incredible action as these 3 athletes go at it. Wait a minute. I thought Zach James might have been extending his hand for a handshake, but it doesn't look like it. And Murdoch, come on! Almost took a fan out, and then Jason Jackson with a huge clothesline on Dallas Murdoch as he sends him into the turnbuckle. Murdoch now checking to make sure all of his teeth are there as the champion begins to stomp down Dallas Murdoch.
Well, here we go now. I mean, Jackson, Irish whip reversed by Murdoch. Murdoch maybe with something big here, a big clothesline into the corner. Look at this, oh no!
Missile drop kick by Zach James. Oh, wait a minute. Here comes the big kick, but nobody home. What a move by the champion. And Murdoch takes a big boot to the side of the face. Pitbull style, you might say. Of course, Dallas Murdoch known for that big Texas size 12 boot that he lays into the side of folks' face. Puts them out. Oh! Curb stomp by Zach James.
Man, you know what? Jason Jackson gets so much air. By the way, Dallas Murdoch wears a size 13.
13?
13.
I thought you said 12.
13.
13, maybe his feet are growing.
The anniversary show is 12. His boot size is 13. And a big chop from the outside right there by Jason Jackson.
And look at Zach, though, firing back, getting dangerously close to our cameraman. The Pitbull now picking up Zach James. Folks, this is concrete.
Oh.
He just slammed the high flyer right on the concrete. And Zach James might be out for a good long time in this match. It looks like it's just going to be Dallas Murdoch and the Pitbull, Jason Jackson.
Jason Jackson is insane. He's going to go straight onto concrete?
Wait a minute.
Are you kidding me? Wait.
I don't think so because there's Dallas Murdoch waiting on him. Belly to back suplex off the top rope. And now you gotta think that the toughest SOB in UCW is he's gonna take advantage of the state that Jason Jackson finds himself in. Nice paintbrush, by Dallas Murdoch. Signature sidewalk slam. And the champ's in trouble, but there's Zach James, ever resilient. He makes his way back into the ring. Shots to Dallas Murdoch as he shoots Murdoch off into the ropes. A nice side kick of his own, a la the Pitbull Jason Jackson.
Big clothesline there by James. You know, you got to think here, the odds are not in the champion's favor. There's a 66% chance that he will walk out here without that title.
I'm glad you went to school, Josh. 66, it sounds about right to the Deacon. Series of rights exchanged and a double clothesline by the Pitbull, Jason Jackson, and the crowd begins to bark here in Salt Lake City. Jackson now has to decide which opponent he wants to begin to attack, and he chooses the high flyer, Zach James, with a series of forearms into the side of Zach James' head.
You know, you got to wonder about that strategy. James is already pretty injured from that outside contact with the concrete now. It would have probably been a smarter decision to go after Murdoch.
Maybe so. You know, it's hard to have a strategy in a match like this because once you begin to focus on one man, the other man gets that breather, and he comes right back after you. And you've got to think that Dallas Murdoch is setting up for another top rope belly to back.
Well, and you know, Murdoch going after the champion is smart. James, what is James doing here?
All three men now climbing to the middle rope. Maybe they'll go to the top rope.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
No way. A dragon suplex off the top? No one home there.
Nice move by the Pitbull to save himself. And now the Pitbull climbing to the top rope. Zach James and Dallas Murdoch making their way to their feet. And here's the Pitbull. Oh my goodness. A moonsault. I've never seen the champ do that, Josh. Taking both competitors out. Zach James and Dallas Murdoch took a lot of the brunt of that blow, but you got to think the champ also hit pretty hard as well.
It's one of those high-risk, high-reward moves that you see so often done by Jason Jackson as well as Zach James. Dallas Murdoch known to be a high flyer, but not necessarily his specialty.
All three of these men throughout their whole careers have put their bodies on the line. That is for sure.
James smart, moves out of the way. Murdoch not quite as quick, and Jason Jackson sends both men out to the side. Zach James still in the ring, though.
Murdoch and the champ, the Pitbull, Jason Jackson, laying on that cold, hard concrete. Fans begin to now move out of the way. It looks like Zach James might be going for some kind of move outside the ring.
I don't know.
Photographers are everywhere.
Here we go.
Nice throw into the chairs. I'm not sure if I could see it. I was watching the monitor, but it looked like Dallas Murdoch's head hit one of those steel chairs at ringside.
Very close call for sure. A double cross body.
And you got to wonder if Zach just doesn't want to simply get back in the ring for that 10 count. But instead, ever the incredible competitor that he is, he throws Dallas Murdoch back into the ring.
Well, and you know what? I mean, that's the way that Zach James is that Zach James has already been screwed enough in his life. He's going to win this match fair and square.
Zach James now looks like he wants, what is this?
Uh-oh. Whoa, look at this now. James, no one, well, look at this now. Holy cow.
Oh my gosh. Spine buster by the champion. He put that move on the Deacon one time. I didn't think I was ever going to get up from that. I couldn't walk straight for like 3 days. You know, Jason Jackson is one strong individual. He really is like a pit bull, a low center of gravity. He has a great ground game. He's a high flyer. You wonder why he's the champion. Back body drop now on Zach James. Both James and Murdoch flat on their backs in the middle of the ring, and Jason Jackson with a huge splash. This could be it, Josh.
Only
Two count. Murdoch now making his way back up out of the corner of his eye. You got to think he sees Jason Jackson, and there's that boot that I talked about. I'm not sure he got full force on that, Josh.
Size 13 on the side of Jason Jackson's head, and look at this now. Murdoch's going to say, hey, I know how to do that too.
Wow. You don't usually see the toughest SOB in UCW, that 2 count, do that kind of lion saw at that middle rope. But he is a great athlete. Now all 3 competitors look as if they are totally spent right now. This is anybody's match as Zach James with a big boot of his own on Dallas Murdoch. James now, what is this?
Oh my gosh, no way.
He told me, if it's what I think, the 2 ashes to ashes. And now he's rolling him over. There it is. The Phoenix rising. The burning wings. The burning wings.
Could he be the new UCW-Zero champion?
We may have a new champion right here.
He could be the youngest champion we've ever had, possibly.
The Phoenix is rising. He told me this move was called Burning Wings. If anybody can hold on, though, it's got to be Jason Jackson, because he is one tough dude as well. Dallas Murdoch now making his way. We'll see how long Jason Jackson can hold on before he's out. And there's Murdoch to break that move. That is an incredible submission move, Josh. You have to admit that.
Oh, Dallas Murdoch may have saved his chances at the title. I guarantee you, Jason Jackson is tired from that, that's for sure. James may not have too much left in the fuel tank either.
Samoan drop. Signature move by Dallas Murdoch. The Samoan drop. And now, looks like Dallas Murdoch's going to the top rope.
Oh, man. Big things are coming here. I said earlier, he doesn't go to the top rope often, but when he does, he makes it count. Here we go.
A huge leg drop, but nobody home. You've got to think that rearranged the spinal cord of Dallas Murdoch, and now Jackson hits that concrete. Two competitors in the ring. And wait a minute.
Oh, no.
Wait a minute. He's going for the ashes move again. And here it is.
Pinfall. 2. No way.
It's over. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new UCW-Zero heavyweight champion.
And new UCW-Zero heavyweight champion, Zach James.
Look at the face of Zach James. He can't believe it. These fans can't believe it. But there's one thing you gotta know. They love it as Commissioner MK makes his way up to the ring to give Zach James the belt. He is the new UCW-Zero heavyweight champion.
You can now add a new name onto the list of UCW-Zero heavyweight champions, and that name is Zach James.
Jason Bravo has been a great champion, and you've got to believe that UCW management is going to give Jason Jackson a rematch. He is Mr. Intensity. I think he's got to have a rematch. It's got to happen soon. Dallas Murdoch barely missed out on his chance to regain that belt for a 6th time. And now Jackson looking straight into the eyes of Zach James. Wait a minute. Can we have another altercation now? They see... I'm trying to hear what they're saying. They're talking in the middle of the ring, and now Jason Jackson. Josh, you got to love it.
How can you hear when you're talking?
Sportsmanship. It's called sport. I love to see this. Jason Jackson, Zach James, shaking hands in the middle of the ring, and now Dallas Murdoch coming to the middle of the ring. Also extends his hands. What an incredible match. You hear the crowd chanting, "That was awesome. That was awesome." Folks, Zach James is the new UCW-Zero heavyweight champion. I don't know if you like it, Josh Damian, but the Deacon loves it. Folks, we will be... Oh, excuse me, Josh. Were you going to say something? We'll be right back with more UCW-Zero action after this message.
BR Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero, Utah's best live pro wrestling action in Salt Lake City, Utah, at the UCW Training Center, 47 South Orange Street. Tickets are $10 for general admission and $3 for kids 6 and under. Doors open at 6 p.m. and bell time is 6:30 p.m. For more information, go to www.ucw-zero.com or call 801-699-7977. And remember, do not try this at home. We are trained professionals. Leave it to us. We are Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero. Motivational pain.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we go into our main event, we want you to follow us on all aspects of social media. Like us on Facebook at Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero. Check us out on Twitter at UCW-Zero as well as Instagram, or visit our website at www.ucw0.com. And ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event of the evening, a 6-man tag match. The Foundation taking on the Snukas, Jimmy Snuka and Deuce Snuka, and then the return of Tom Howard.
12 years in the making. This is our anniversary show. You said it. Incredible athletes coming to the ring. So without any further ado, let's go up to the ring in the lovely Mercedes.
And now, our main event of the evening. This contest is scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit. Introducing first, coming in at a combined weight of 630 pounds, from Salt Lake City, Utah, Stevie Slick, Derek Janetti, and former WWE Tough Enough competitor, Martin Casaus, the Foundation!
And folks, there you see them. They call themselves the Foundation of UCW. The reason that UCW-Zero has lasted and prospered for 12 years. But if you ask this humble commentator tonight, I don't think it's them. I think it's the fans. I think it's the great athletes that we have, and they're a cancer on our institution.
Oh, you're such a moron. I mean, listen to everything that you're saying. This place would be nowhere with Stevie Slick. This place would be nowhere with the likes of Martin Casaus and everything that he's brought to this organization. And just look at Derek Janetti and tell me that that is not a body that just says foundation of this industry.
I'm not going to lie to you. Derek Janetti has never looked better. Martin Casaus at the top of his game. He's put on a lot of muscle, and Stevie Slick is Stevie Slick. However, I think this is more than just a 6-man tag tonight, Josh. This match has implications for UCW's future, because if the Foundation continues to run roughshod over all the talent that we have here, well, I don't think we're along for this business. Tonight, Deuce Snuka, Jimmy Snuka, and the great Tom Howard are here to make a statement and almost here to save, in a sense, UCW.
UCW doesn't need saving. I mean, I don't know if you realize this, but there's no such thing as superhero.
You're going to see a superhero tonight. And folks, we're just about to get ready for the introduction of 2 former WWE superstars and 1 trainer, the man who trained the likes of John Cena and Jack Black in the great movie Nacho Libre. I'm talking about Tom Howard. He is an incredible athlete in and of himself.
Hang on, we need a moment of silence for what is about to happen.
Oh my God. I was too busy talking. Don't do it, Slick. Please do not do this. Oh. Some things, Josh, you can't unsee in life. And that's one of them right there, as Stevie Slick takes off those snap-on pants.
It's illegal in 12 states, true story.
It ought to be illegal in 50 states. This is ridiculous. And listen to the crowd.
And their opponents, coming in at a combined weight of 700 pounds, WWE Hall of Famer, Superfly Jimmy Snuka, his son, former WWE Tag Team Champion, Deuce Snuka, and International Wrestling legend, Tom Howard!
And little fans here, Josh. WWE Super, there's Tom Howard, the Green Beret. He's responsible for training people, as I said, like John Cena. He trained Jack Black. And there's Deuce Snuka, and look right in the middle. There he is, the Superfly, Jimmy Snuka. Snuka, of course, trained by the legendary Danny Hodge. Made a name himself in the 70s and 80s in professional wrestling. He sold out places like Madison Square Garden and arenas all across this world. His tag team partner is son, Deuce Snuka, former tag team champions with his partner Domino in the WWE. And there he is, one of the most intimidating men I've ever had the privilege to meet, and that is the Green Beret, Tom Howard. And look at these fans, Josh. You've got to be excited as well. Josh, you've got to be excited as well.
Oh, I'm just excited to be here. I mean, this room is electric right now. Let me tell you something. We've got a lot of talent here in this arena right now, but these young upstarts are going to show these old farts what business really is.
I don't know about that. If you got a couple of veterans in there, Jimmy Snuka, of course, is one of the most famous names in all of professional wrestling. Tom Howard, Deuce Snuka. I don't know if the foundation has it tonight. Of course, Jimmy Snuka made a name for himself in 1983 in Madison Square Garden as he came off the top of a 15-foot steel cage and superflied the great Don Morocco, and the fans were screaming in delight. And of course, that night, Josh, I don't know if you knew this, but Mick Foley, the Sandman, Tommy Dreamer, and Bubba Ray Dudley were all in attendance, and they claimed that that night in Madison Square Garden caused them to think about entering to professional wrestling, and that's exactly what they did. Snuka responsible for those 4 great names. Why is Stevie Slick laughing at Jimmy Snuka? He's a legend.
Well, I don't know why Stevie Slick has any reason to laugh right now, except that maybe he's thinking about the after party for the victory that's about to happen tonight.
Well, we will see if there's a victory. Of course, Martin Casaus, former WWE Tough Enough superstar. I thought he clearly was, I think, the best wrestler during that season of WWE Tough Enough. Unfortunately, we all know the story. He broke his ankle. He has returned to professional wrestling, of course, makes his home right here in Utah, where he was born and raised. There's no doubt about it, Josh. I'm not going to lie to you. Derek Giannetti and Martin Casaus are great superstars. They are veterans in this business. Of course, Derek Giannetti has been here in UCW for the entire 12-year history of UCW. And tonight, he's got a point to prove. But those 3 men in the ring right now have something else they want to say. That is Deuce Snuka, Tom Howard, and the legendary Jimmy the Superfly Snuka. Referee Kelvin now trying to get all the competitors to start this match. It looks like, I'm not sure who's going to start for the Snuka family and Tom Howard. Wait a minute, what's going on now? Looks like Martin Casaus. Oh my. You got to think referee Kelvin is a happy man right now. He's wearing the sunglasses of Deuce Snuka. And Josh, tell me why the foundation won't even get up on the apron of the ring.
Hey, I mean, that guy's wearing a leather jacket. He must be a badass.
Martin Casaus, Derek Giannetti, Stevie Slick, of course, claiming that they are the reason that we've been here for 12 years. But they've got their work cut out for them tonight. I hope they brought a lunch with them. They packed a lunch because they're going to need it against these three opponents tonight. The legendary Jimmy the Superfly Snuka, WWE trainer Tom Howard, an international superstar, and former WWE Tag Champion Deuce Snuka. Finally, wait a minute. Giannetti.
Uh-oh.
Giannetti's getting into the ring with Deuce Snuka. Looks like he wants to take first crack at this superstar team. Giannetti, always the consummate professional. What is he doing? Oh my. He just spit in the face of Deuce Snuka. That's disrespectful. Who does Giannetti think he is, Josh? And Casaus pushes Deuce from behind.
Well, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. The bell, folks, has not rung yet, but it looks like Deuce Snuka is almost begging Casaus to. Giannetti has got Deuce's jacket. Folks, I don't know if you can see this, but he's got Deuce's jacket in the middle of the ring.
Well, I'm more concerned about the outside right here. I mean, Deuce and Martin Casaus.
Watch Stevie Slick now as he gets behind. Look at that. He's getting behind Martin Casaus for protection. Deuce, take care of him. Take care of him, Deuce.
Well, look at Derek Giannetti in the ring right now.
So
Derek Janetti
disrespectful.
is wearing Deuce's jacket.
Oh my gosh. That's pathetic. We have the honor, we have the privilege of having Jimmy Superfly Snuka, his son Deuce Snuka, and legendary international superstar Tom Howard in the ring, and that's the way Derek Janetti treats them? That's the way he treats them, Josh? Why are you so speechless tonight? Folks, you can't see this right now, but my partner Josh Jamins has a huge smile on his face, a smirk on his face.
I think this is great stuff. We don't ever see this from Derek Janetti.
What you're about to see is Derek Janetti get a face full of fist if he keeps this up. Give him his jacket back, Janetti.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Oh, my goodness.
Folks, Josh Jamie and the Deacon of Doom, quite frankly, are speechless right now. The amount of disrespect shown by the foundation of these superstars, quite frankly, is appalling. And now Deuce wants to take the jacket off Derek Janetti. Janetti allowing Deuce to take the jacket off. Oh my gosh!
Hey, he lied to Derek Janetti. Derek Janetti said no tricks.
I love it. I love it. Oh, huge elbow. And Snuka with a kip up. Janetti now getting pummeled in the corner by Deuce Snuka. And oh gosh! And listen to this crowd. Deuce Snuka is taking. Oh yeah, yeah. Ha ha ha. What is this move?
I don't know.
Deuce Snuka's got Derek Janetti in a really bad way right now.
This is almost like Tommy Purr versus Jason Bravo.
Similar to Tommy Purr versus Jason Bravo. I don't think Deuce's orientation is the same, but he just oriented that kid Derek Janetti to the mat. 2 count on Derek Janetti and Slick. It looked like Slick wanted to get in the ring. I don't think Slick wants. Oh, and what a move by Janetti as he drives Deuce right into that lower turnbuckle. I thought I saw his neck snap back.
Oh, look at this now. Janetti just taking those shots to Deuce Snuka right here in the corner. Casaus and Slick, neither one of them interfering. Showing to the referee right here.
Oh, and now Janetti tagging in WWE Tough Enough contestant Martin Casaus with a huge shot to the ribs of Deuce Snuka. Snuka already in a bad way, and you got to think this crowd's wondering if the foundation has indeed found a way to continue their dominance here in UCW. And in my opinion, not just their dominance, but I think the destruction of UCW.
Well, and look at this now. Casaus misses with that shot. Deuce with a kick to the midsection.
Deuce now brings, yeah, here he comes, Josh. Here he comes.
Oh, geez.
Tom Howard with a huge shot. Casaus has got to wonder what. Casaus is a big man, Josh. But compared to Tom Howard, he's not so tough.
Straight out of your favorite 80s video game comes Tom Howard.
Casaus, I think, smartly bails out as Tom Howard was ready to clock him into next week, that's for sure.
Tom Howard came here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. Unfortunately, we don't have any bubblegum.
Tom Howard is an incredible athlete, Josh. I've had the privilege to be able to train with him in the ring. Again, train the likes of John Cena, former WWE heavyweight champion. And now look at Tom Howard, both hands behind his back, almost inviting Casaus to give him a shot to the face.
Oh, take it. Take this opportunity right now.
Oh, and look at that. He just hit Tom Howard square in the jaw, and Howard stands back up. Casaus now holding his hands. He's got an iron. Oh, are you kidding me?
You know what? You got to win this match one way or the other, and I tell you what, Tom Howard was just begging for that to happen.
Folks, there's no way to protect the family jewels, that's for sure. And Tom Howard with a huge mule kick to the side of the face of Martin Casaus. And now an Irish whip. Casaus hits the corner. Tom
Holy
Howard
cow.
with a huge boot to Martin Casaus. And this crowd has just gone crazy, Josh. I told you Tom Howard was here. Casaus now finds his head, ran to the turnbuckle. Oh, and Casaus. Casaus now backs Tom Howard in the corner. Casaus unloading. And wait a minute. Casaus' backside, full moon rising. Full moon rising. How many times have we seen this from Martin Casaus, Josh?
It's a trademark of Casaus.
Is it one of his moves?
It's a moon, that's for sure. I don't know about a move.
Oh, and Tom Howard with a huge boot as Casaus tries to pull his tights back up. And Howard off the top rope with a drop kick.
Jeez, crow. Casaus may have a concussion after that one.
Once again, Casaus gets out of the ring, probably wisely. Oh, wait a minute. Are you kidding me? Stevie Slick's in the ring. Stevie Slick's in the ring. Get him, Tom. Oh, Jannetty from behind.
Well, and you know what? A tag was never made, ladies and gentlemen. I believe Casaus is still the legal man.
I was just going to say that, Josh. I thank you for finally following the rules. There was no tag made, but referee Kelvin allowing, and here comes Stevie Slick. Howard's been beaten down, and now Slick comes in to pick up. Oh, my gosh. I find this appalling. Stevie Slick's got no business anymore in a professional wrestling ring, if he ever did. And this is disgraceful as he continues to pound the great Tom Howard. And now he's choking him and kicking him. And wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Here comes the Superfly.
Wait. Slick's about to get beat down by Jimmy Snuka.
Deuce Snuka takes care of Martin Casaus, and then Derek Jannetty, and Stevie Slick gets away from the Superfly, Jimmy Snuka. And now look at the foundation. They're huddling up, trying to find some kind of way to think about winning this match. I don't know if they can. We have yet to see the Superfly. And wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Howard.
Wait.
Deuce. No. Oh, my gosh.
It's right here in front of us at ringside. Deuce Snuka has Casaus. Tom Howard has Jannetty.
What's Tom Howard doing? Deuce Snuka. Oh! The Superfly with a super chop. And another one on Derek Jannetty. Stevie Slick's now being, there it is. Stevie Slick's being confronted by Tom Howard, and there's the Superfly. Jimmy Snuka. And look at the smile on his face. These two do not like each other at all. Snuka with a huge shot to Stevie Slick. Oh my gosh. Slick is learning what it means to be in the ring with one of the greatest WWE superstars of all time, and that is Jimmy Snuka. And now his son, Deuce Snuka, grabs the ears of Stevie Slick. Casaus, though, wait a minute. Oh! Vicious clothesline by Martin Casaus. Deuce Snuka is down. Once again, Martin Casaus has that air about him. He's cocky, Josh. Some say he's confident. I say he's cocky.
Let me tell you something about Casaus. I mean, he knows exactly what he's doing, and that's the difference between cockiness and confidence, is that cockiness is nothing but talk. Casaus, on the other hand, has everything in his arsenal to back up everything he says.
And Stevie Slick taking a couple cheap shots now on Deuce Snuka. And there's Derek Jannetty raking the eyes of Deuce Snuka when the referee wasn't looking. See, this is what I mean, Josh. The Foundation calls themselves the Foundation of UCW. They have beaten their way through almost every opponent, but they do so every time with cheap shots, backhanded cheap shots.
Hey, it's just strategy, man. I don't know why you're having such a hard time with this.
I have a hard time with it because these guys used to be the foundation of UCW. These guys were fan favorites. They followed the rules, but under the leadership and guidance of Stevie Slick, they've gone for the money.
So why don't you do something about it? Like, since you're so against this, how come you do? Why don't you do something about it?
I'm just an announcer now, Josh. I can't do anything about it. As Derek Jannetty now stomping down Deuce.
And Jannetty taking down Deuce into the corner here. Jannetty with a big punch right there. I don't know about you, but I want to see some Jannetty chops.
Oh, and another right hand by Derek Giannetti. He really lays those right hands in, using all of his force. And now, wait a minute, Casaus isn't even near the tag rope. Deuce trying to fight back against Derek Giannetti, and there's the tag. But again, Josh, Casaus was not even in his corner as Giannetti slams down Deuce.
Look at this now. Casaus with a big leg drop. Pinfall here. 2. Only a 2 count.
And the Superfly came in to save his son, but no save needed at that point. Deuce able to kick out at 2, and now look at Martin Casaus with that rear chin lock on Deuce. Deuce now reaching out to his father, Jimmy Snuka. Alongside him, of course, WWE trainer Tom Howard. But Deuce Snuka finds himself in a world of hurt in the middle of that ring. It looks like Casaus is trying to cut the wind off, a kind of modified sleeper, if you will, Josh.
That's just smart right there by Casaus. Nothing like breaking down your opponent. This is the way he's going to break him down. He might as well go all in with it.
Oxygen, of course, is the gasoline for these great athletes. And when you stop feeding the body the oxygen, you got to think you're going to run out of gas. And Deuce Domino begins to run out of gas as Martin Casaus continues to take it to the former WWE Tag Team Champion. Casaus whips Deuce into the corner, and he hits hard. Oh, but look at that. Deuce with a knee of his own. Oh, my goodness. What a move by Martin Casaus, sidestepping Deuce as he face plants him in the mat, and it's, whoa, yeah. Deuce wisely grabs the ropes for the save. Casaus now holding both hands. No, he's not. Deuce once again grabbing the rope. Referee counts to 2, and look at Giannetti. Come on, Derek. That's ridiculous. Oh, and the foot's on the rope. Casaus is furious. Deuce now making his way back on the outside of the ropes as Casaus waits for him. A nice hangman by Deuce to buy himself a little more time. But folks, watch out for Derek Giannetti. Deuce now making his way back in the ring. Martin Casaus waiting on him. And Deuce trying to make his way over to his father, and once again Casaus cuts him off. Martin Casaus, I think, should be in the WWE, Josh.
Hey, I'm right there with you, but apparently Tom Howard just took something that Casaus said the wrong way.
I think if, oh, and Stevie Slick's choking Deuce. Come on, ref, turn around. And Stevie Slick, he's holding his hands up like he didn't even do it.
I don't think he did.
He did do it. You saw it.
I did. I was watching the match.
What I was about to say is Casaus were able to change his attitude a bit. Get involved with the right kinds of folks. I think he could make it in the WWE.
I think he can make it now. Why does he have to change who his friends are?
Backbreaker by Derek Giannetti. 2 count. Deuce kicks out at 2 3/4. Giannetti has a hard time believing it. Oh, and a shot by Derek Giannetti on top. He did not strike Snuka. What do you think of that, Josh? Maybe some respect?
I don't know about that. I mean, personally, I'd never hit an old man unless it was Stevie Slick, in which case I'd hit him with a truck.
Giannetti going for another backbreaker here, but wait a minute. Deuce spins around, tries to reverse it, ducks the line, and Deuce Snuka with a huge foot to the midsection of Giannetti, and then a huge Russian leg sweep. Did you see the kind of velocity and force that Derek Giannetti hit that mat with, Josh?
It's quite intense, that's for sure.
Deuce Snuka now trying to make his way. He's got his father. Can he make the tag? Tom Howard now trying to make, but look at Derek Giannetti. He's going to tag in. He tags in the Superfly. And let's see what Martin Casaus does now with Jimmy Snuka. Oh, a huge chop by the Superfly. Another huge chop. And Jimmy Superfly Snuka is cleaning house. And notice how Slick won't even get in the ring. Oh, a huge shot by Snuka. And Slick, what is Slick doing?
Well, I mean, Jimmy Snuka now taking a look at his options here, but Tom Howard is going to come in as well as Deuce Snuka, and they're going to pull. A little bit more than they were anticipating.
Howard now stomping at both Stevie Slick, the founder of UCW, and Martin Casaus, the longtime veteran and part of the foundation. And it looks like Casaus and Stevie Slick and Derek Giannetti on the outside of the ring are wondering what they should even be doing here. Oh my gosh.
That's a bold move by Casaus.
Stevie Slick now finds himself in the middle of the ring with 3 WWE stars. He's got to wonder what's going to happen to him. Oh, and Tom Howard with a huge clubbing forearm on the back. And wait a minute. Howard now sends Stevie Slick in with a huge chop by the Superfly, Jimmy Snuka. Stevie Slick's knees crumbling. And now Slick takes another shot. Snuka, and Tom Howard once again with a shot to the side of the head.
Oh my
my goodness.
Oh no way. Oh my goodness, Tom Howard.
Folks, that is a 265-pound man that came crashing down on Derek Giannetti and Martin Casaus, and it looks like it took a bit out of him as well. Look at Deuce Snuka.
Oh my gosh.
Look at Deuce Snuka.
Deuce to the top rope.
He's on the top rope. Superfly. Come on, ref. Come on, ref. Come on, ref. It's over. It's over. The foundation has been defeated here.
Your winners, the team of Superfly Jimmy Snuka, Deuce Snuka, and Tom Howard.
Folks, only here in UCW can you see the kind of action that you've seen tonight. 12 years in the making, Josh Damian, and we had the privilege tonight of seeing the Superfly, Jimmy Snuka, his son Deuce Snuka, and the great international superstar in WWE trainer Tom Howard take care of business against Martin Casaus, Derek Giannetti, and Stevie Slick, who's in the middle of the ring right now.
Well, you know what? It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
I wonder if Casaus and Giannetti are going to leave Slick in the middle of the ring. It looks like they are.
Well, they're going to leave Slick in the middle of the ring. I don't know if they're even going to touch Snuka.
Stevie Slick in the middle of the ring. Looks like he's out, ladies and gentlemen. You wonder if this could be the end of the foundation. Could it be, Josh?
You know, I don't think so.
But whatever you want to say, I really
Let's
believe.
hear it for our winners.
Personally tonight, we have seen at the 12-year anniversary show the future of UCW-Zero saved by the Snukas and Tom Howard. Folks, we want to thank you for tuning in to more great UCW-Zero action. We want to invite you to come to our shows, to buy the tickets online. Josh, help me out with that. You're the computer guy.
Check us out on UCW-Zero.com.
Thanks so much for tuning in, and we will see you next time here at the UCW Arena. For Josh Damian, I am the Deacon of Doom. Good night and farewell.